Hi, welcome to my channel Digitized Cosmos, and today we'll talk on the topic build your career. I will take a small story. This is a fictitious story just to explain you what should be the steps in building the career. See, when we are cooking a food, suppose I am cooking a custard. Okay, so I am preparing the milk, and I have to add many ingredients like sugar, dry fruits, and vermicelli by the end of the preparation. So when the milk is 75% cooked, and now is the time to add the fried vermicelli, then I find that, oh, it's not there, so I have to go to market and bring it. So do you really think that I will be able to finish the preparation of custard timely and with the perfect quality? And there's a question mark, because when I am cooking a food, every ingredient should be added just in time, not before time, not after time. So the career building process is again the preparation of food. You have to add the right ingredient at the right time. So what is the first ingredient? We generally miss it. We generally think that once we complete our studies, then we have to find out the right career. Generally in India, this is graduation. Up to last decade, it was finish your graduation and think of your job and career, whatever it is. People generally think that once you get the job and things are done. At least the previous generations were like that. But what is the right way to build a career? Today we will talk upon this. So what is the very first interest? Is find your interest. Find your interest. Suppose you like the subject biology, okay, and gradually your parents want, okay, you, my children, or my son or daughter is good at biology, he should become doctor. And you start learning, and you learn human anatomy, and then later phase you try for the entrance examination of medical science. But after some days of studies on human anatomy, then surgery, this and that, you find that you are more interested in plant biology, you are more interested in horticulture. So your interest is entirely different. Eventually after 5 years of medicine, you become a doctor or a surgeon, okay, or perhaps MD is also essential these days, so you do MD and become surgeon, but your core interest was in horticulture. Later it evolved. So how to resolve these issues? These issues are very big, especially in India. In India, if you write an exam for entrance in an engineering college in a subject, you very rarely get the subjects of your choice. You write an exam, and eventually your score is not to the level to get the subject of electronics engineering. You are left with the options of mining engineering and civil engineering. So your parents say, okay, you are getting chance, you get admission in civil engineering. But someone who had the passion for electronic design, electronic circuits, this and that, he is going to civil engineering. So half of the time he is spent in learning a subject which is different, then rest of the career he will work with half-heart. Then it is not necessary that whatever subjects you do the studies, you will get the right opportunity to do something. And to build a career is always easy if you are chasing your passion. I want to make some innovations in horticulture, I want to do some innovations in horticulture, and if I have learned heart surgery, brain surgery, what is the use of it? I will never be a good doctor. So the first task is to do all the hunting, okay. So now you have to start the hunting of what? I am not about talking about hunting the job. I'm telling you about hunting your interest. Now you have to start hunting your interest. Some guys may be good at photography, he or she may be interested in photography. See, if you find out Sachin Tendulkar, if you would not allow him to play cricket, ask him to do good at 10th and 12th, possibly he would have emerged as a clerk in the office, even not that. Okay, so chasing the passion is very important. The famous cook Sanjeev Kapoor, if you ask him to learn physics, if you ask him to do mathematics, become mathematician, what will happen? So finding out your interest is the foremost thing. Now another question is that at the age of 8, 10, 12, how do you understand what is your interest? So now is the time to search online. 20-25 years back in India, these opportunities were not there. When we did graduation, internet was just coming. Okay, a guy had to write a GRE exam and he had to look into the score. He had to go to one guy to check the email. There was no email facility when we did graduation. Now everything is on fingertip. First foremost thing, we find out the things in YouTube. First thing we do YouTubing. Okay, then what else option is there? You can Google it out. Okay, you can Google. Then what else is there? Now generative AI. You can open ChatGPT and find the things there. Don't need to search out the things right now. Just watch my video and listen to the things. I will add all the links below in description, so you can click and access it. Okay, then you have to make the networking. You have to go to Facebook, open an account in Facebook, make friends. You have to go to LinkedIn, open an account, make friends. Out of 1000 friends, hardly 5 or 10 will be there who will have the real sync with your thinking, with the way you are doing or the things you are doing. He or she will be interested to explore. Okay, so you have to find out some people with similar minds. Okay, it takes time. Okay, if you start doing LinkedIn at the age of 25, it will take another 10 years to find out the people of your interest, because when you are popular in the market, people will come to know in your known group, then you will expand your popularity. If I like a YouTube video, then only I will forward to a friend. If I don't like, then I will not forward. If some friends I know who have similar thinking as I have, we can do a project together because we have similar minds. So we need to make good networking. That is very much important. Networking. Then you have to, in networking, you have to find out the people who are ready to work with you, or if some guys are in some good organizations who are looking for a people who have your qualities, then they will invite to collaborate. Okay, this is how networking works. So once you start thinking about a subject, you have to look into the different specializations within that topic where you are really interested. Then you have to make your networking. Okay, so once you make your networking, you have to think of some other parameters. Okay, what are those parameters? You have to start acting on it. Fine. So when I have the topic of my choice, I have the people in my network, then I can actually work on the things back and forth with people. Okay, and this happens goods at early age. Okay, at the age of 6, 8, 10, even 10 years, 12 years is late. People start at the age of 3, 4. I will share with you the Wikipedia pages of some people. They started early to work on the skills. Let us look into the profile of the famous Indian musician, singer plus composer, Bappi Lahiri. So this guy is started playing with tabla, and actually he belonged to a family of music. His parents were singers, and he started playing tabla at the age of 3. So in his Wikipedia page it is written, Bappi Lahiri began to play tabla at the age of 3. Initially he was trained by his parents. Papi Lahari showed talent as a child. Then once he was little more exposed, he got the training under Samata Prasad, and he came in the eyes of big people like Lata Mangeshkar is the all-time very famous film and classical singer in India. So you can see that at the age of 3 he started actually his practice. The thing which he chased later in his life, he started at the age of 3. Another personality I would like to take, we all know Alexander Graham Bell. So Alexander Graham Bell, he was Scottish born inventor. He did most of his works in Canada and America. So he was Canadian American inventor, scientist and engineer, known for his invention in telephony. He made the first telephone. So he founded out the famous company we know, AT&T, the American telephone and telegraph company. So this guy, at the age of 12, Bell built a homemade device that combined rotating paddles with set of nail brushes, creating a simple dehusking machine that was put into operation at the mill and used steadily for a number of years. So you can again understand that at the age of 12 actually he manufactured his first telephone. Okay, when people literally don't have any idea about the technology, students are just learning fundamentals of science. Okay, he had already invented at the age of 12. Then we know the very famous guy known to all, yes, none other than Bill Gates. So Bill Gates, we all know, he was the computer scientist, philanthropist, technologist, and he is the forefather of next generation computer technology to the world. Everybody knows. Okay, so it is written about him in his Wikipedia pages. At the age of 13 he enrolled in a private lakeside preparatory school. Then what happened, that he did some programming and developed some softwares for some fellow students on the GE computer, and later he found his interest growing from that. So it again bloomed out in his mind at the age of 13. So what I mean to say, that you have to find out your interest early in your life. It is not about graduation or masters. When you have degrees and you start hunting any job pertaining to your degrees, okay, that is not at all a correct way to build your career. Building your career means you have to start working on it, searching on it, exploring it very early in your life. That is why sometimes my son is very much interested in playing computer games. So sometimes I don't restrict him, because maybe he will find his passion in games. If I try to make him some doctor or some engineer of my choice, generally parents try to bring the children in the areas of their choice, but it's wise to leave them free, because their mind at the age of 6, 8, 10, 12, their mind is free to hunt new things and find interest. Afterwards, after certificates, bachelor's or master's degree, children, or now they are grown up citizens, they have a bias towards the subject they have studied. But actually we can chase any career at any age. Whatever work we do in the office, especially today, you have to do everything new after every 4-5 years. If you ask people, they are never bound to technologies. Within 4-5 years new technologies come and people have to learn it, do it, chase it. Okay, so that is why I am showing this great people, because you see the natural build up of career interest at very early age. And this is not the some specific cases, I just picked up these names randomly. If you pick up all the famous successful guys, most of them has this kind of background. So let us make use of resources available on net. Okay, so one of the current time resource available on net beyond googling is the ChatGPT. Okay, so I tried ChatGPT to know what should be the my profession in terms of the income level. Okay, so I asked, how do I find out the average income in a profession? So let us see what ChatGPT has replied, that to find out the average income for a specific profession you can try the following methods. First is government databases, mostly in European and UK countries and America. There are government sites. In US you have bls.gov, where you can find a lot of statistics. I have not gone through it, just I am speaking out what ChatGPT has said. In India we don't have any such standard thing about pay packages, job profile, all those things. Things are generally kept blur. People are forced to take decisions arbitrarily in the absence of statistics. Very difficult to find a statistic. What kind of statistics we find out? We go to the Glassdoor, we go to the Ambition Box, all those places for a salary review, but there also the exact figure we don't find out. We have to see the max and mean salaries and find out some idea about average, but most of the times informations are modified. Suppose 4 engineers are writing that I am getting 50,000 per month, the company will add feedback by 20 other employees that they are getting the average salary of 30,000 per month, so that the new guys should not demand high salary. The people will see the average salary, okay, 30k, they will write 40k, but already their average salary is 50k. So this kind of bluff is there. So we have to be very careful, we understand. So networking plays a better role sometimes. Most of the times people don't disclose about salary, they never write the right salary. If in the feedback sites you write the right salary, company will ask some people to write wrong salary to confuse the audience or the spectators. Okay, so this is the situation. Okay, some industry reports are there, I don't know, we have to search it out. Then they said Glassdoor is there, pay scale is there, Indeed is there, to search out. So some idea you get, but the thing which you don't get is that how the salary for that very candidate was decided. For example, for the same qualification, working in the same company, one guy will get 50,000 Indian rupees, another guy will get 150,000 Indian rupees. Take 150,000 Indian rupees one guy is getting, and others don't know why he is getting 3 times the average salary. So this kind of things are there. That guy is definitely giving some hidden services which people do not know. Okay, so if you say that what is the maximum salary for this job in this company, people will say 0.15 million. Okay, but actually the that is exceptional case. You don't know why that guy got that very salary. Sometimes from internal references people favor to the candidate that much, around 80 to 100% more salary is recommended by the recruiting manager as compared to others, because he has his own hidden interest. Okay, and if budget is there, then company will allow. Okay, so again they are saying the networking and industry events, very much important. Networking and industry events, I said you go through LinkedIn and Facebook, all those things are there, but the most important networking will be through conferences. You go to industry events and conferences. Okay, there you make friendship with people, showcase your work. Other things are there, I have already mentioned in my previous videos, that you should actually showcase your work. The best way to showcase this through GitHub, if you have GitHub. But if you are young, and then you can think of making your own website, make some products, make something, whatever you do, make some videos, you upload in your own website. Okay, for videos, YouTube's we have to upload, but again, if you have your own website, you have much independent opportunity to present the things in your way. Okay, so in a nutshell, what I intended to share with you today is that the career building process is not after standard 12 or after graduation or post graduation. It's not like that. It starts very early in your life. If you chase your passion, there are more chances of success. I am telling you, if you want to become cook, become cook. There is a guy, Ranbir Brar from Lucknow. This guy wanted to become a chef, but there was always a difficulty from his parents. So he said that no, I want to become chef, and he became a master chef, become very famous and very dynamic, and did lot of shows. Indian master chef program, he was there for many seasons. Now also it is there in Netflix and other online channels. We can see that another new season of his masterchef program. So you have enough opportunity. This guy started learning making some non-vegetarian items or some special chapatis in Lucknow. He was born in Lucknow. Lucknow is a place of nice Mughal food. So this guy started learning. Okay, so maybe his parents will not be happy, but once he is famous, now everybody is proud of him. Okay, so it's always good to become Ranveer Brar than an ordinary engineer in some form. So in a nutshell, in today's video, I wanted to share that we have to chase our passion and find out it in the early age. Sometimes our teachers used to give feedback to us for this, but most of the times we have to find out our passion in our way, and later if we pursue the career as our passion is, it will be far more enjoying and more returning in our life. So with that, I would like to close today's video lecture. Maybe this is a little long lecture, but this is a foundation of your career, so go through the lecture completely. If you have missed some points, grasping some points, again view the lecture, but note the points. All the links I have given in this lecture are added below in the description section, so that you can click and check it out. So if you like this lecture, please give a thumbs up, subscribe my channel if you have not done so far, and see you in my next lecture. Bye bye.